Good morning. I've been up all night reading about Stephen Hawking's. All right, that's a lie. You know it. I know it. I wasn't up all night reading Stephen Hawking's. Now, in the past, I have been subjected to his theories through various media, no doubt, black hole radiation, multi-universe, that kind of stuff. My brother, not Gary, was reading many years ago something Stephen Hawking's wrote. I forget the one that was on the bestsellers list for like 270 some weeks. I don't remember. I may have read a little bit of that because I remember my brother saying, "Oh, this is cool. Check this out." Uh, I'm not really up to date on Stephen Hawking's work, and I mean, he's way above what I'd be able to understand and interpret about his research, anyways, as of just like most of us, right? I mean, he was on a whole other level. So that leads me to the question of this might be a tricky interview because, of course, it is my intention to go to the sink and try and contact Stephen Hawking's. Now, if he can't explain to me in human terms, well, he was here and, he's here, he's human, and I'm here and I'm human, he probably couldn't break it down for me so that I understand what he's working on. How is he going to break this down for me using this janky setup and this janky method I've developed? Although it works, he can only come through and speak in, a sentence at best. And how clear is it going to be? How am I going to interpret that? Am I going to know the words he's using? So I'm going to attack this from a multi-angle approach and at a human level, and hopefully get some questions in that he can answer, that we can understand. Should be interesting nonetheless. We will see if he can come through and explain some stuff to us, maybe at the very least, his thoughts. So yeah, stay tuned. Stephen Hawking's. Hopefully it all goes well at the sink. Hawking. No S on the end. My bad. There's a starman waiting in the sky. This song's been in my head all night, and I wonder why. Was it Stephen Hawking trying to come through and tell me I'm waiting? Okay, so I'm setting up this video camera downstairs. I have my questions, 2 full pages. I could have went more, but it would just take too long to go through it all. So I'm going to set this camera down here, turn this room into the echo chamber. I'm setting the stereo system today to minus 25 decibels because I found at minus 10 it was just too loud last session. It was not as clear as the first time I ran the echo chamber, so take note of that to myself for future reference. I just want to make a note of this. Check this out. So I've set the camera down on this desk. It's flat, okay? Also, I put a sticker in here that says Orgone Pyramid with a triangle pointing to the Orgone Pyramid. That sticker does not move, so it should stay above the pyramid. Watch this little clip right here. The camera is moving. I don't know why. I'm not touching it. You see me walk away. The camera is still moving on its own here, which is odd. Forgot my phone. Okay. Also, just a reminder, there's no water running at this point. So the noises that were made, the ambient sound of me walking away, a little bit of rustling of paper, I guess, is how they're putting these voices down, because I don't know. When I'm looking at this footage, there's quite a bit of talking on here, and there's no water running. And that's from this Sony camera in this echo chamber. Starting to snow outside. Okay, I have I'm going to go with the Tibetan singing bowl today, just for fun. And then, of course, I got the kettle fountain set up over here. Let's turn this thing on and go. I've already said my prayer. I've told them who I want to contact, so hopefully they got the message. Wait, did I push record in the basement? I think so. Just gonna run downstairs real quick and make sure it's recording. Ooh. I didn't push record. Thank goodness I came back down. The video camera's recording. So everything up to this point has been recorded off of the Sony camera, so all the voices you've heard so far. Now that I've got to this point in the storyline, and I turned on the recording for the Yeti mic, it started recording at the camera here. If I find anything interesting from the Yeti mic, I will label it as from the Yeti mic. Everything else will be from the Sony camera. Doesn't sound all that loud down there, so hopefully this is going to work. Good morning, spirits. Okay, so that was interesting. As I'm walking back to the sink, the Sony mic recorded them talking, and you hear a guy say something to Laura. And then when I get back to the sink, I said, "Good morning, spirits." And the Yeti mic recorded, "Hi, Grant." And then you hear the name Laura again. So that's two different recording devices right there with the same name. I don't want to hold the phone. I'm going to set it right there. Okay, Spirit Team, you know who I've asked to speak to? Can you say his name for us, please? First and last name? Mr. Hawking, I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you will talk with us this morning. And I'm not really sure where to start. Try and suss out a connection here. Are you connected with me, Mr. Hawking? Will Mr. Hawking be able to connect to Grant? Through the tap? Through the water? Tune in tomorrow to find out. Hate to do it to you, but you know I have to. It's getting long. See you tomorrow.